welcome everybody to Coram Country Lanes. It is Sunday evening, March 18th, and we are in for the final 5 of Ligbt's monthly house shot tournament. Let's meet our 5 shootout finalists. Up first, Mr. Joe Laier from Massapequa Park. Joe has a 173 club average, getting 33 pins. And up next, Mr. Emmanuel Edobor-Osula. Keep it down back there. From South Richmond Hills, New York. He has a 151 club average, getting 53 pins. And next up, a first-timer, Mr. Nick Smith. All right, Nicky. He's got his fan base from Coram, New York. Nicky's got a 154 club average, getting 50 pins. And Ed Eng from Flushing, New York is our senior bowler. He has a 180 club average, getting 27 pins. And last but not least, Mr. Tom Gulin from Middle Island, New York. Tommy has a 182 club average, getting only 25 pins. All right, bowlers, shake hands, and let's get this match rolling. A great crowd of over 100 entries packed the bowling center today, and we are down to the final 5. They're bowling for 1,000 first, 500 second, 350 third, 300 fourth, and 250 fifth. So it is a great payout. We had 1 in 4 cash here today, so a lot of bowlers went home happy. And we're going to see who's going to walk out with the $1,000 check and Ligbt's trophy. Up first on the right will be Mr. Ed Eng, and on the left will be Joe Laier, only 19 years young. Joe, by far the youngest bowler here. Nick Smith's 25 years old. Emmanuel's 34. Tom Gulin's 37. And then Ed Eng is senior, 54 years young. All right, up first, Mr. Joe Laier. And Joe, 10 in the pit. Way to go, Joe. He's got his mom and dad watching. They're pretty nervous. All right, here comes Ed Eng. He's got 2 titles. He's the Eddie ripping the rack, leaving 9 on the deck, leaving the 7 pin. All right, here comes Emmanuel. Emmanuel's 6'8", so he's tough to get him on the screen. There we go. All right, here comes Emmanuel playing deep inside, ripping the rack. So he's got a strike. Emmanuel's brand new, beautiful baby boy is here. Where's the baby? Oh, so put him on camera. All right, Ed Eng looking for the spare, and he makes it. Way to go, Eduardo. All right, here comes our first look at Nick Smith. Come on, Nicky. Oh, he trips out the 6, leaving just the 4. That's his posse over there. Wave, everybody. He's trying. They're rooting him on. Good turnout, great crowd back here watching the finals of this house shot tournament. All right, Tommy Gulin from Middle Island now up. Tommy throws the ball great, coming up, coming in a little light. Well, look at this! Tripping the 2-5. I'd rather be lucky than good. That's right, show me that muscle, yeah. I call it a busted ass. Nicky! Nicky bowling in his first finals for the Ligbт, and he looks nice and calm. This is also Joe's first title, looking for his first title. He's been a member for 2 years, and he is a student at Nassau Community College, looking for at Farmingdale University. Bowls at Farmingdale Lanes, and he's in the field of communication. 10 in the pit. Joe starting out with a double, looking to pay for some of that tuition. All right, Eduardo going high, leaving the 3-6-10. It's been a fun atmosphere all day today. We had a brand new sponsor being here at the lanes, Montauk Iced Tea. Welcome to the Ligbt. Everybody was tasting samples of their fine iced teas and lemonades. Here comes Emmanuel. 10 in the pit. Emmanuel with the double. And as advertised, it's going fast. And Eddie making the 3-6-10 spare. Way to go, Eduardo. But Montauk Iced Tea, CEO and owner Mike White was down here. And here comes Nicky. 10 in the pit! And they're going crazy here at Coram Country Lanes. All right, Nicky starts off with a spare and a strike. Now let's see if Tommy can double. Remember, Tom Gulin's giving everybody pins. He's giving Ed Eng 2 pins. Oh, a ringing 10 pin. So Tom Gulin gets 25, Ed Eng 27. Next up is Joe Laier with 33. Then comes Nick Smith with 50. And the one with the most handicap is Emmanuel with 53. So the smallest to the largest is 28 pins. And here comes Eddie. Looking for a strike. Coming up. Leaving the bucket. No. The 8-pin falls, so leaving just the 3, 4, 2, 4, 5. All right, let's see if Tommy can pick up this 10-pin. All over that 10-pin. Great shot for Tommy. And we are finished with the first 2 frames. All right, Eddie. This is his 3rd frame. Eddie picking it up. So Eddie, Mr. Consistency, 3 spares in a row. The tournament today featured 2 divisions, the senior division, 15 over, and the 49 and under. Cut scores were not as high as usual. They were in the 740s and 50s. Cashing was as low as in the 17s. 719 in the last squad. All right, here comes Joe on a double, looking for 3. This one he tugs. Oh, and he leaves the 3, 9, 10. So that one he tugged a little. Joe, again, bowls out of Farmingdale, looking for his first title. His father, Scott, bowls today also. He bowled well, he cashed.
I'll talk to you during the week.
Oh, and he misses his spare. We have our first open of the match. So, Joe Laier. Okay, here comes Tom Gulin now working off a spare. He left a ringing 10 pin. He struck on this lane the last time. Here he comes, and it's a rip and rack leaving the 7 pin. Thought he had it there, but it came up a little short. Now Emmanuel brought his beautiful baby boy down here today. Just a few months old, was born in early January. Here comes Emmanuel playing real deep. 10! Oh! 10 in the pin! So Emmanuel is starting out with 3 in a row, and he's got the most handicap. He's got to pay for some of those diapers. His sidekick Taisha, who works for the LGBT, is in the back, rooting on her man. And Tommy, nice spare.
They always making up rules as they go so quick.
All right, Nick Smith. Nicky on a strike, going Jersey. Oh, and he leaves the same as Joe, the 3, 9, 10, a tough spare.
You got this, kid. Let's go on the change piece, kid.
This one's going to be tough. And he throws it in the gutter, so that's his first open frame. So the adrenaline is fading, and maybe the nerves are starting as these guys are bowling for probably the biggest prize of their life, $1,000 first. All right, Eddie Eng. Eddie, 3 shots, 3 spares. Let's see, can he get his first strike? This looks pretty good. 10 in the pit for Eduardo. Eddie Eng, Mr. Consistency, came all the way from Flushing to bowl today here at Coram. Ligbt appreciates those bowlers coming in from Queens. We had 3 bowlers from Pennsylvania today. All right, let's see how he recovers. 10 in the pit. What a recovery by Joe. Now that shows maturity. Great way to go, Joe. All right, Tom Gulin, bowls out of AMF Sable. He's been a member since 2012 and is looking for his first title. Here comes his shot. This one going more direct, holds pocket. 10 in the pit. He gets the 10 pin down that time. He definitely went more direct. So he is back on the strike frame. All right, here's Emmanuel starting the game with the front 3. Emmanuel works.
Hold on.
10 in the pit. Emmanuel going 4 in a row. Way to go, Emmanuel.
Don't flash over his.
All right, now Nick Smith.
Dirty, baby.
Nick Smith is a business development specialist. 10 in the pit, and he's back. All right, we got a beer frame. Bob Olson's buying. All right, we are into frame number 5. It's going quick. Ligbt heading west to AMF Garden City for a 2-day tournament next week. It is a brand new tournament. 2,000 first, 1,000 second, only a $65 entry fee, and there's going to be 2 divisions, one for the lower handicaps and one for the higher handicaps. Eddie going high, leaving the 6:10. That's Friday, March 23rd, 8 and 10 o'clock. And then Sunday, we have 3 squads, 1, 3, and 5, plus a Desperado. That's Sunday, March 25th. And there's a lot of specials on Friday night. Both squad leaders get 2 buys, plus all finalists. At the end of the night, are going to be put into a hat. We're picking 1 lucky winner, and they're going to be on the video for the shootout. Bowling for 2,000. Tripping up nothing, leaves the 4 pin. Had the 410 up for a while. All right, here comes Eduardo. And he makes the spare. 5 marks in a row for Eddie. Way to go. So don't miss that AMF Garden City event next weekend. Then we're off for Easter. And then we come back with another house shot tournament April 8th over in Astoria, Queens. Hope you can join us. And Joe making the spare. First spare of the match for Joe. Okay, Tom Gulin's up on the right. Tommy, 37 years young, is a supervisor for UPS. He bowled an 808 series in the second squad to lead. Tommy going high, a little light, leaving the 2-4-5. So Tommy shaking his head. He's a very, very good bowler. Now, here's Emmanuel, who, believe it or not, has started with the front 4, and he's getting the most handicap, so he is our early leader. Here he comes, looking for number 5. This got a chance. 10 in the pit. Emmanuel. The crowd is going crazy. Here comes Tommy. Tommy, all over that 3-2-4-5. All right, Nick Smith now. Everybody having a good time here, finishing up frame number 5. Jersey leaving the 6 pin. Almost got it. Almost got it.
This is going to be tough to figure out, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fine. No. I know, but I'm just saying. All right, here comes Nicky backing the ball up, showing off his versatility. Now let's take a look at the scores. You can see Joe with a spare in the 5th frame. He's got 75 on a spare. Next up is Nicky with a spare with 64 in the 4th. And on the right is Ed Eng, all 5 marks for Eddie. He's got 74. Then comes Tommy with 79 on a spare. Joe looking for the strike. Way to go, Joe. Emmanuel, all 5 strikes in a row. taking the early lead. Here comes Eduardo. This ball looks pretty good. 10 in the pit. Eddie knew that was dialed in. Eddie walked away from that ball before it even was released. That's how good it was.
I wish.
All right, here comes Emmanuel. 5 in a row. Kenny throw number 6.
Will throw number 6.
Oh, that's Taisha, our new commentator. And that's a balk. He loses 10 pins. That is a balk.
I'm nervous.
I didn't do it.
Jeez.
I respect that.
I'll tell you, it takes a lot of mental strength to not throw that shot. All right, here comes Tommy. Tommy on a spare, looking for a strike. This ball looks pretty good. Rip in the rack for an X. Nice ball, Tommy. Rip in the pins had no chance there. All right, Emmanuel, his 6th frame. All right.
Come on.
Come on, Emmanuel. This
Let's
got a
go.
chance. 10 in the pit for number 6. So Emmanuel.
What's her name?
Taisha's peeing in her pants back here.
Dirty babies.
All right, Nick Smith now. Nick Smith going high, again leaving the 4-pin. That's twice. Taisha knows if Emmanuel wins, she works for free next weekend. So, did I stutter on that? I said you work for free next weekend. All right, Nick Smith leaving the 4-pin. Let's see if he can convert this in his 6th frame. And all over that. Way to go, Nicky. A great, lively crowd here. Thank you to Mike Sirigano and his great staff here at Coram Country Lanes. Member of the Maple Family Lane Center. They own Rockville Center and Jib and Farmingdale. And some in Florida. Here comes Joe. This ball, does it hold? Cannot trip the 4. So he goes a little high and he fails to double. All right, here comes Ed Eng. Eddie threw a great shot the last time. Looking for a double. Goes high and oh, he leaves an ugly 3, 6, 7, 10. That's makeable, but a toughie. All right, I think Eddie's going to go first. Joe lets him go first. Eddie giving it a shot here. Looking, come on back. No, nice try, Eddie. He leaves 2 pins, so he has his first open of the match. So 3 out of the 5 bowlers have opened so far. And when you do that on a house shot, it's tough to come back. Here comes Joe. Oh, by the skin of his teeth. He was a little nervous, but it held on. Mom and Dad giving him a fist bump. All right, Tommy, his father Frank in the back watching. Frank also did well today. All right, here comes Tommy. Tommy looking for 10, and he trips the 10 for a strike. So that's a big double for Tommy. Way to go. All right, here comes Emmanuel. He's got the front 6, looking for 7. He takes a deep breath up there. And this ball, this could go. 10 in the pit. Oh, they're going crazy here at Coram Country Lanes. All right. And there you go. There's Taisha. Emmanuel giving the high fives, and when Emmanuel gives high fives, it's high, 6-8. All right, here comes Nicky. Come on back, Nick. Oh, he gets a buttload of 9, leaving just the 2-pin. All right, here comes Nicky. Hold on. He makes it. Way to go, Nick. Nicely done. All right, we are heading into frame number 8. And it's a good match. Right now, Emmanuel's leading. He's got the front 7. and gets the most handicaps, so he's in pretty good shape right now. All right, first up in the 8th is Mr. Joe Laier.
I said it already.
Coming up, Joe coming a little light. Oh, gets rid of the back pin, leaving just the 2. All right, here comes Eduardo, Ed Eng. This one's going to go high, no, unless he went. And oh, he breaks out the 8-pin, leaving the 9-pin, leaving just the 4. He definitely that ball left of target. And remember, they've been bowling on this for 6 hours, so whatever shot was out there, it's definitely dissipated to a degree here. And Joe makes the spare perfectly. Well done, Joe. Joe bowling very well, considering it's his first time on the video. Here comes Ed Eng. Eddie all over that spare, missed the consistency. Way to go.
Strike by.
Okay. All right, Emmanuel obviously in the lead with the front 7. Tommy Gulin, if he strikes here, that'll give him a triple and it'll put him in 2nd place. All right, looking for number 8. Pressure building. Oh, and this ball looks pretty good. Get in the pit for 8 in a row. Emmanuel. I think Taisha just gave birth again.
Steve, are you gonna give it a bonus out?
All right, come on, Tommy. Leaving the 2-pin. That was moving him into 2nd place. All right, Nikki Smith. Nikki also bowling great. See how Nikki does. Come on, Nikki, let's look good. Yeah! Oh, they're giving him a standing ovation back here, folks.
Let's go, buddy.
All right, should be an easy conversion for Tommy. And this will finish frame number 8. And that's all over it. Well done, Tommy. Emmanuel looking for his first LIGBD title. His best finish was at 2nd place in Astoria. He could have won it, but threw a gutter ball in the final ball to lose. So he is trying to make up for that devastating loss. Eddie Eng putting 10 in the pit. Way to go, Eddie. That's a way to build up a 9th frame. Okay, Joe bowling real well, has a double, only 1 open frame. This ball looks pretty good. Does it hook early? No, 10 in the pit. Joe throwing that ball fabulously. Way to go. And Mom and Dad are quite happy. All right, Tommy in his 9th frame off a spare. Remember, thousands first, 500 second, 350 third, 300 for 4th, and 250 for 5th. Who? All right, here comes Tommy, ripping the rack. All right. Nick, if he doubles, can move into 2nd place. Emmanuel looking for number 9, bowling a fabulous game here, and looking for his first title. Here's his shot. It's got a chance. That's it. Oh! There goes the string, and the crowd gives him a great round of applause. All right. He didn't want to be re-rated, so he purposely threw it away. We know the strategy here at the LIGBT. Nice spare, and Emmanuel. What a great run for Emmanuel.
Now you don't have to pay us a $10,000 bonus.
You know, I did that here once. Paid $10,000 with $300. Go with Jersey for the double, and he goes into 2nd place. Rather be lucky and good.
Steve, you said you paid out $10,000.
The what? Yeah, Nick. Yeah, I know. All right, 10th frame, folks. First place is pretty well locked up, Emmanuel. But second, third, fourth, and fifth is still undecided. And there's a $250 difference, so there's some money still on the table. Joe with the big double. Joe wants that prize of second place. He's doing great. And here comes Ed Eng. Looking good, Eddie. Hold top pocket. No. Goes a little high, leaving the 6-pin. Okay, now if Joe strikes, puts him in the lead for second, forces Nick Smith to strike to regain second place. Eddie makes the spare. All right, Joe, big shot here. That's a good shot too. Coming up a little light. Oh, he leaves the 2-4-5. All right, so here comes Eddie. Eddie flicking out there, gonna go high again. No matter, that doesn't hurt him. 7 count, gives him 177 scratch. 204 with handicap. Nice bowling, Eddie Eng. All right, here comes Joe. Joe with the spare. Shoots 201, 234 scratch. Now, Tommy, if he doubles, forces Nick Smith to throw a mark to finish in second. All right, here comes Tommy. 10 in the pit. A great shot for Tommy. So he's trying to put the pressure on. He could finish out for 228 scratch, 253 with handicap. And Nick Smith can go up for 262. All right, here comes him. Oh, this one's tugged. 3 count. There's the sandbagger, I promised you. Hey, last time in a 10th he threw a gutter ball at Astoria, so it's an improvement.
Can't let that one down.
Oh, I'm not gonna. 7 on deck. All right, Tom Gulin, this is a big shot. This will force Nick Smith. This ball's got a chance. He's got a chance. Ripping the rack for a triple. And Tommy wants second place, and Nick Smith's going to have his own chance to take it himself. Emmanuel going wide. He kept it out of the gutter, folks. Good spare. I thought it was going in the gutter, but he kept it out of there. All right, Emmanuel finishing in the 260 scratch. Over 310 with handicap. Could be as high as 315. One of the best games bowled in a shootout. All right, Tommy looking good. Gets 9, that's enough. So he finishes with 252 with his handicap. What do you have to do? So Nick Smith needs a strike to finish in second. That's a $200 ball. Okay, here comes Emmanuel doing his victory lap. Emmanuel going for 8 count. Finishes up with 260 scratch, 313 with handicap. And all right, and here we go. The baby and his sidekick. All right, now this is a big shot here. Nick Smith needs a strike here for second. No! And there's the beautiful baby. And there is Emmanuel holding the baby. We got him, the $1,000 winner. Congratulations, and he's holding the real trophy. And there's the second part of his prize. Congratulations, Emmanuel. Edobor-Osula, his first LIGBT title. That'll buy plenty of diapers for him. Congratulations to Taisha and Emmanuel.
I'm good, so.
Thank you, Daddy.
All right, so Tommy's going to finish up at Nick Smith is going to finish up at 240. He's going to come in third. Nick Smith, third.
Who I wanted that one?
240. All right, so Nick is finishing up. There's the 10 in the pit. So he finishes with 240. Let's take a look at the final scores, folks. In first place for 1,000 is Emmanuel, 313. Incredible. In second place with a wonderful 252 is Tommy Gulin for 500. Third went to Nick Smith with a 240 worth 350. Fourth with a 234 is Joe Laier worth 300. And fifth went to Ed Eng with a 204 worth $250. Thank you everybody for joining us here at Coram Country Lanes. Good night, everybody.